Well, it's Tuesday, Senior Citizen Day, 30% off, and we're going thrifting, and you're coming with me. So, get in the car, ladies. Off we go. Oh boy, it's about 11:15. The big lines are over. Hopefully by now I'll be able to get in and to get a basket. So, we're on our way. Let's hope we find some good treasures. It's a nice day. Not too hot yet either. And that's the good part. Because once it gets too hot, you know, the energy wanes. So I made sure that I had plenty of protein this morning before I left. I gave Moosey some cottage cheese with pineapple in it, but I didn't want to have cottage cheese because of the sodium. I did find the Daisy cottage cheese, by the way, only has 320 milligrams of sodium, so it's less than the other brand I was buying. And that's only for half a cup, by the way, ladies. Amazing. But I'm still going to have it because it's good protein. But this morning I made those eggs that are runny eggs. They're fried eggs, but I fried them in butter, nice and soft, and I left the yolk nice and gooey on top. So I brought some out to Moosey. He was out early, but the ants are out there now. If it's not one thing, it's another, I swear. Let me open the gate. Colleen and Micah are home from a wonderful trip up to Montana for 4 or 5 days, just the two of them. They went up to see the Dave Matthews concert somewhere up there in Bozeman, Montana, or Big Sky, Montana. This is not opening. Come on. And they rented a B&B, I think. They went to Yellowstone. They had a real cozy, long weekend. So they're back late last night. There we go. We're off. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. As you can tell, my protein has really revved me up. Whoa, I hope it lasts. I want to thank you all so much for all your comments. Honestly, I spent a lot of time answering comments, but I am so grateful for them. You answered so many questions. You gave me so many tips on, the YouTube thing. I'm going to talk fast on this and just thank you once again. Your tips on my subscriber count was to remind everybody to click the like button. That of all the comments, I think I had over 400 comments, and it's only been a day and a half, I think. So, all right, I'm on the road, and I will definitely hook you up as soon as we're ready to go in. Hope I find a parking place. It does get crowded on a day like this, especially in the morning. People like to get there early and they line up outside, so I did want to avoid that line. I don't like to line up and wait outside. So hopefully they're all in. A lot of people have left already, and it's only a little bit before 11, so I'm okay to still hopefully find a few treasures. I don't have anything in mind other than a little jar with a nice lid on top to hold my powdered sugar. I had to buy more powdered sugar because I did make that Finnish pancake last week. By the way, ladies, you've got to make that. It's so easy and so good. So we have arrived, and not too crowded. Yeah, well, there's cars all over the place, but I did just find a place. Are you ready to go in? I did bring my, I don't know what you call this thing, but I have it with me, and I can walk around and I can show you what I'm looking at, and we're gonna have a good time. As I say, I have nothing in mind, but we'll find something good today, right? What are you looking for? Can I find anything for you? Let me know. Okay, here we go. Now I've just looked at jewelry, and I've already picked out some things, which I will show you when we get to the car. Always Let's visit the jewelry first. Bracelets, new bracelets, city necklaces. Necklaces down here. I did try all these rings on, especially that nice big one, but they're too tiny. My poor little fingers have my arthritic fingers. And of course, many in here. I picked out quite a few rings. I'll show you when we get home. Yes, this bangle is unusual. All shells, but it's not elastic. Unusual necklace. Nothing here. I'm looking for a pair of tortoiseshell earrings. I have been looking for a certain basket for my garden veggies and herbs, and I think I have found it. Oh my, what a day. Not that one, this one. Oh, I've been looking for this for so long. Isn't that cute? Yes, this is when I pick my tomatoes. Let's hope I'll be able to fill it up. Oh my gosh, it's a great price too. I always like to check out the silver to see if there's any neat pieces. Has to be right. These are pretty, but they're expensive. Ooh, heavy. That's a good piece for rings and jewelry. Ooh, we'll definitely get that. I have to say, the shelves are loaded today. I'm always looking for unusual dishes. Miles of these. And look at the glassware today. Every type of glass you could find. I've never seen the shelves so loaded. Those green glasses are pretty. Boy, if you need glasses, stem glasses, pretty ones, ones that look like Waterford. Look at these glasses. Look at this gorgeous glass for $4.49. I don't need those, but if and remember, today's 30% off everything. Those are nice. Look at that cute little teacup. A cute jar. That might be perfect for my powdered sugar. It's got a nice top lid that's nice and tight. Just enough. How cute. I'm gonna get that. Here's one. That's different. But, ooh, heavy too. Isn't that pretty? Oh gosh, I can hardly. Christmas is coming, the goose is getting fat. Woo! Oh, ready. Cute. Ooh, that's heavy too. That's quite a piece if I were into something like that. Look at that. Oh, beautiful, actually, isn't it? What a statement piece. Ooh. Yikes. Let me lift it. Oh, that'd be pretty. 30% off. That's not bad. Oh. Isn't that a pretty picture? Beautiful tray. A coffee and tea set. The cups are beautiful. Oh, that's a cute gift for somebody. Drawn to something, to the back of a chair here. What does the front look like? Nice carving. $10 for this chair. They'd have to be refinished. It's only one though. I love my copper, but you can have just so much copper and no place to put it. All kinds of appliances. Who knows if they work? A lot of them do. I've always talked about getting myself an air fryer. I still haven't done that, but I don't know whether that's still in the cards. Let's look at the rest of the furniture. Oh, what's this? It's cute. What a beautiful chest of drawers. Somebody could use that. It's only $25, and it's probably 4 feet high. It's quite high. Beautiful. Now this chair looks quite old. Gosh, so many of those. My kids would have broken all those. Sofa, but I probably couldn't get out of it. What would you do with this piece? It's so neat. $15. Amazing. It's got shelves inside and out. It's taller than I am. What would you do with this? Would you spray paint it? Would you get rid of this? Somehow. I don't know. Whoa. Well, here I am with my cart, pretty well filled up. So I'll go over and check shoes and bags, and look at all this stuff. Look at this. I'll show you all this when we get home. Milk glass picture, my favorite so far is my basket. I love the pillow. A pair of Jones, New York loafers, but they're a little tight on me, so I think I'm going to put them back. But I did find a Jones, New York purse, and this is really nice. Leather, and it's only $7.99. Some of these scarves were really, really nice, and I did pick some out that are really pretty. Huge array of straw hats, but I have enough. Okay, I'm at the checkout. I've got to do it myself here, so I'm going to be busy for a while. It's quite a load. I have some gifts too. Well, we just arrived home, and I have a bunch of treasures in the back. It was a good day at the thrift shop, and I'm going to take all my treasures out. I'm going to put them on the table in the patio, and I'm going to show you, and we're going to go through everything. So, are you ready, ladies, for this? It was a good day, and I hope you enjoyed this, too. Here's my haul, ladies, or most of it. I have it spread out on my table here in the patio, and some of the things that I picked up in the Housewares was this beautiful, beautiful, heavy white, it's not milk glass, but it's that lovely white glass. It'll make a beautiful vase or pitcher for something, but it's quite heavy. And remember, I got 30% off everything. And underneath that is one of those bread trays. Give us a stay, our daily bread, it says. Most of the time I have them in pewter, but this one happened to be white. That was $6.99. And the pitcher, I believe, was $9.99, all with 30% off. And of course, I love my blue and white. And this is just an unusual vase. It was also somewhere around $9. But these were the funny little quirky things. Look at this cute little glass. It has a lid. And the only thing I was looking for was a little glass jar or something to hold my powdered sugar. Had to have a lid on top because it's in a bag that is open, and I needed something like that. And I was looking for something that wasn't too heavy for my smoothies with a handle. All the jugs were so heavy. Now this is unusual. This was on the silver table, and this is something that I'm using for jewelry. I'm going to put probably bracelets or rings in here. It came with this rhinestone that I think somebody put on. Some of it is falling off, but I'll fix it and glue it on because it's only meant for jewelry, and I think it was $3.99. And I love to put my jewelry in things like this. This pillow was darling. It's almost brand new, and it has an apple black and white check, and the little red and white check. It has a zipper. It's so well made, practically brand new. That was $3.99. And then probably my biggest coup of the day is something I have to show you. but I will put these down here for now and I'll get back to that. But I did pick up 2 of these beautiful cutwork valances, and they're 4 feet long each. And as you know, I love my lace in my cottage, and I have 2 of them for, both of them were $2.99, not each, but 2 for $2.99. These were cute. I found a beautiful pashmina scarf, and I'll open it up when I put this on my tripod. It's gorgeous. Wait till you see both sides of it. A cute little cap for the winter for one of my little tiny great-great-grandsons. I think this might be for Riley's little boy because it's a little boy's hat. Isn't it cute? I think he'll look darling in this when the winter comes. Now, this is an unusual plate. It has, I don't know whether it's Japanese or Chinese symbols around the outside, and it's a wood plate, probably for bread or it's a serving dish of some kind, but I thought it was so unusual and very reasonable. But my other coup of the day, which I really have been looking for a long time, is one of these harvest baskets that I can go around my garden and pick all my chives and my basil and all the herbs and hopefully fill it up with tomato. But a great basket and just perfect for the garden. Oh, and one other thing that I have to show you is this beautiful Jones, New York bag. It's leather. It has this leather pouch on the front, and the handles are just great for putting over your shoulder. That was $7.99. That's a beautiful bag. I think they mismarked that one. I even found a pair of loafers, Jones, New York, but they didn't fit me. They were kind of tight. They were my size, but they were tight. So these are my coups for the day, and I will open up the pashmina and also tell you about these shoes. The other big time coup. Now, of course, you have to go home with a prize for your sweetie. So he's now wearing short sleeve shirts, and I thought he needed some nice cool Hawaiian shirts. And I did find 2 of them for him. I will wash them and probably get some wrinkles out of them, but this is a pretty one, isn't it? And I thought that'd go nice with, he has some new khaki pants that are really nice, and I thought that'd be nice with it. And also this one. This will go nice too. And one is a Calvin Klein, one is a Pierre Cardin, and that's this one. They're really nice shirts, very comfortable and kind of on the silky side, not stiff cotton. And I know he'll enjoy these. And then I found one other that either will be for him or for one of my grandsons or for Matthew. They're Raiders fans, and that's what this shirt is. They will love it. Football fans. So this is probably for Matt or young Matt. He'll love that. So, let me bring that a little closer. So let me tell you about these shoes. Now, take a good look at them. Aren't they gorgeous? I'll show you one at a time. They're summer sandals, of course. And I looked at them and I thought, you know, there's a few turquoise lovers in this family. I had to check the size first. And when I checked the size, it was a European size, 38. Now that I think is 7 or 7.5, maybe 8, but I'm definitely not that. My shoe size is more of a 10, as is Dub. And Margie, I think, is a 9, and Molly is like a 10 or 11. A lot of us have the bigger feet, but Colleen and her girls have smaller feet. Cindy and Lauren have 9s and 10s too. But you know my turquoise lovers, Colleen and Ryan. And when I saw that 38, and then I looked at the bottom of the shoe, it's not even worn. And the original price tag is $379.99. I can't find where it came from, but the label, so that tells me this is real turquoise, by the way. And of course, when I look at it, it does look like real turquoise. It has a zipper in the back, and I can't read it. It looks like a G-U-U-I-L-U. I don't know whether that's an Italian or an Asian brand or what it is, but am I holding it up right there? That's what it is. $379, not even worn, and turquoise. Paid $12.99 for these shoes. Absolutely unworn. The rest of it is sort of a taupe suede. So I'm going to show them to Colleen and decide whether I should give them to Ryan, because she's the only one that has this size, as well as Colleen. She might snap them because she loves her turquoise too. But I thought, what a nice present. So some of these things are presents for other people that I'm thinking about already for Christmas, believe it or not. This would make another beautiful present Christmas for tiny feet like Ryan or Colleen. I can't even think of anyone else in the family that has small feet like this. So that's my big coup so far as value goes. And the other thing is the Jones New York bag. And I just love my basket. So I love everything today. I can't wait to see little Caden, who is Riley's little boy. And by the way, they're expecting a little girl too. They're going to be almost like Irish twins. And I think their baby's due in kind of soon, January, I think, a little girl. And little Caden's only 8 or 9 months old, so. But this I thought was, it does look tiny. Oh yeah, it's tiny. I think it'll fit him in the fall or the winter. So cute. And of course I have the shirts as gifts for Moosey and Matthew, my grandson, or Matt, my son, the Raider fans. Oh, I wanted to show you this. These I can use all over my house. I need to replace some of my lace. As you know, I love the lace. It's all left over from the shop that I had, the retail shop, Romancing the Home. We did a lot of imported laces and bed linens and all sorts of antiques and fun stuff. That's a video one of these days. If I can find enough pictures and videos from our shop and catalog, I will show you that. Oh, and I did show you the cute pillow. Isn't this darling? So cute. And it's nice in one of those fluffy ones too. Maybe this will be a gift too if I can't find a place for it. So, let me open up my pashmina. This is the most beautiful, soft pashmina. It has the little fringe and it's oblong. Just beautiful. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? It has some gold threads running through it on this side. And it's so gorgeous. It'll make the most beautiful scarf for winter. And on this side, it's a little more subdued. And you don't see the gold on this side as much. But I don't know which side I like better. But it's absolutely beautiful. Look at the design and the edgings on it. So pretty. And I think this was $3.99 or $4.99. There was another green one too, but I decided just to buy one. So I had a great day, and I hope you enjoyed going around with me. I tried to show you all the things I love to look at. Oh, and I also did buy some rings. As usual, I always pick up some rings here and there. They're inexpensive. They're costume jewelry, but I did find some. I found a ring that is more on the green side to match that big greenish turquoise bracelet that I have that I bought in Santa Fe, New Mexico. So I'll show you the rings next time I chat away with you. But I think I bought 4 rings, and they're just costume jewelry. They're only a couple dollars each. They break easily if I'm not careful, but you know me, just love them. And that is my haul. It's warm out here on the patio. When I came home and came inside and put the keys inside, Moosey was sound asleep, didn't even wake up. He loves those naps. He must take 2 or 3 daytime naps. I can't figure it out. But he didn't hear me come in, so I can't give him his shirts yet. And I thought maybe I would like to get them washed and ironed anyway. But hopefully I won't have to iron them. I think if I put them in the dryer, because they're that nice kind of a soft, silky. Oops, I see a squirrel. I thought we had gotten most of them, darn it. I'm going to walk backwards a little bit to show you this shirt. It has pleating, and then the pleats open up to make it a little fuller at the bottom. Isn't this cute? I think I paid $7.99 for these shirts, and the sleeves are long enough to hide my upper arms, and it's about that long, as you can see. Just love both of them. The other one is the royal blue, my two favorite colors, and I think they're cute. Had my water, went outside, served Moosey his breakfast, and sat and enjoyed the sun, and now I'm gonna sit and enjoy my drink. Goes with the turquoise. Sure wish my feet were smaller, that's for sure. Well, I can't wait to go out into my garden and harvest all kinds of bounty. I don't have too much right now. I'm going to, tomorrow, I'm going to go out and learn to cut back tomato plants. Several of you have suggested that I do that. I explained that I had all sorts of big giant plants, but no greening tomatoes, only a couple of tomatoes. I should have tons of them for all the plants I have. So I will fill it up one of these days. I told you I cut all my onions up and brought those in. Those were nice. I have bought some beets, but I'm not growing them. And I do bring in my chives and my basil a lot. I have other things. I don't use too much sage right in the summertime, but I do in the winter and fall in the soups. So this is gonna be fun. Don't you just love it? Well, thanks so much for watching, my friends. It's much cooler in the house now. I think I'm going to get a nice glass of iced tea, sit down and relax. Moosey's still snoozing, so I can't talk to him about my coups and my treasures. Thanks so much for being here. And once again, I am going to mention all the comments that you made. It's like we're talking back and forth. They're not just, oh, hi, this video is great or whatever. You actually speak with me, and I love that, don't you? So thank you again, everybody, and I'll see you real soon. No crazy story in this. This one went too far, but I hope you enjoyed walking around the thrift shop with me. And remember, everything I got today was 30% off. In fact, I saw a sign that said 40% off on my tickets. Maybe it was more today, I don't know. But definitely all that was a coup, wasn't it? Love you all, my friends, and God bless us all, everyone, everywhere.